Welcome to TOL Season 14, Week 2. And we got a good one here for you, folks. We got the D-Men Tap Gamers versus the Miami Sharks. And with me, I have a very special guest. With me here is Captain Hookpants.
Yar! Thank you, Michael, for welcoming me to the broadcast today. Yes, it is me, Captain Hookpants. I'm glad to be here to watch some football. I've been out on the goddamn seas for quite a long time. I haven't been ashore for many a days now. And I look around and I would like to find a little bit of pussy.
All right, they're very good. Well, this is the place to be, a football game. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, go. All right, and so the D-Men Tap Gamers and the Miami Sharks come into this game 1-0. Big wins for both teams, and the Gamers win the toss, so they will return the opening kickoff.
Yes, they will, Michael, but they will return the kickoff. But what will they find when they return the kickoff? Will it be the treasure that they seek, or will it be nothing?
Well, it looks like it's some bit of treasure, because this is a nice return by Dave. Brings it out to the 34-yard line.
Dave is quite a buccaneer.
So, this is an interesting question I got for you. Do you find yourself rooting for the Sharks because you respect the Shark from your time out in the sea? Or are they a rival for you at the sea, therefore you hate the Shark?
It's a little bit of both, Michael. Now, when it comes to the Sharks off on the open sea, there's very little that they have done to bother me and set me back. They've only eaten half of my right leg. It is not that much when it comes to the Sharks of the sea, but alas, I have gotten a lot of bit of my belly has been full of the shark meat that I've eaten off of their flesh.
So it's a back and forth relationship with the eating. You guys are both eating each other, so I see it's like a mutual respect thing.
Yar!
Speaking of respect, Green Magic, one of the studs in this league, taking it down to the 30.
Green Magic was looking quite fast on that play.
Now, do you guys rely on things like Green Magic when you're out in the sea and you're dealing with sea serpents and other tyrants?
Sometimes, Michael, but sometimes we rely on a whole ship full of rotten men and rampant homosexuality.
Whatever gets you through those long nights, Captain Hookpants. All right, so it's now 2nd and 9, and RSG. Oh, he's got his man, DPS, the legend himself.
Yarr!
That's a touchdown for the legend DPS. Great start for the D-Men Tap Gamers.
He found him in the end zone like a piece of shark.
Exactly what I was thinking. That's what he looked like out there, but big score to open the game, 7-0 Gamers, and now we'll see what the Sharks can do to bounce back.
Pat McAfee with a nice kick.
Yes, that was Pat McAfee, and here's Williams with the return.
Wasn't Pat McAfee a punter, Michael?
I believe he was, and Williams apparently is a kick returner, brings it all the way to the 30. What a return.
Williams was always interested in harvesting the hot pants that we would bring back ashore.
And thrown to T.O. Oh, almost matched the score.
No, you can't throw to the man when he's in the back of the end zone. That's Tecmo basics.
I admit I didn't. Oh, fumble! Oh, the Sharks recovered. I did not expect you to be an expert on the Tecmo basics here, Captain.
There's very little to do on the open seas when you're out hunting for them. But we bring the Tecmo Super Bowl with us. And alas, when we bring it with us, we do quite a lot of gambling on the open seas.
That makes sense. You need something to do out there. I guess you bring a charger or...
It is a good way to avoid the men falling in love with each other.
Yes, you need some kind of competition. That makes sense. You don't want too much romantic interest developing between the men.
No, when there's a lot of men on the open seas, Michael, it leads to a lot of rampant homosexuality.
I can understand how that can happen when you're out there. All right, so the Miami gets the nice return, but not able to put the drive together and get the touchdown, but they did get the field goal, so it's 7-3.
Michael, this is a magic character. Is this magic from the X-Men comic books? X-Men comic books were one of the few luxuries that we could take out on the open seas with us.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you had something to read while you were out there.
Oh, none of us can read. We can just look at the pictures. We're all illiterate as fuck.
That actually makes sense, too. But Williams had the best play of the game so far for Miami, so let's see if we can do it on the punt the same way he did it on the kick. Not quite as much. But it appears Pat McAfee, like you were talking about earlier, is the kicker and the punter.
Pat McAfee really needs to get out of the talking booth thing that he is in and get out on the open seas.
I could see him being a good first mate.
No, he must get down in the bogs and walk the plank.
Oh, okay. That works too. Interception.
Fuck Pat McAfee on the open seas.
I'm sure you wouldn't be the only one that would like to do that, but the Camers, always with a stacked defensive backfield, no exception this year. They look ready to go, and they get the interception.
Michael, I don't want to give you the impression that we are all homosexuals. We are not. We are quite heterosexuals. But when you're on the open sea, you take whatever you can get. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like the prison effect. I get it. It makes sense. You got to do what you got to do when you're out there.
What?
Anyway, so 3rd and 10, big play here. Gamers have one receiver open at the bottom. With all this drama in the LJC, it's getting hard to not score a touchdown.
Michael, that is a very good play. He found the open receiver and throw it to him when he could. Now the pitch to Magic, the X-Men New Mutant member, but it went nowhere, and you're coughing like a little bitch.
Yeah, I definitely got a bit of a cough going. I think I spent too much time out in the open sea myself. Sacked by the Madman Kelly.
If you were out in the open sea, the salt water would cleanse your lungs.
Yeah, perhaps. He's got some time. Check down to Little Don's. Little Don sneaks through to pick up the first down.
This was some good work by the Dons. We like the Dons when we were sailing across the ocean blue.
Oh, Magic gets stopped. 2nd and 2. Could they put this stand together? This would be big time for them.
This would be incredible, Michael.
Stop him again. 3rd and 1.
Incredible stop. What a goal line stand.
Going to throw it from the 1. Incomplete.
And sometimes on the goal line stand, you get idiots and morons who try to throw it from the 1 yard line. That is stupid. Yar!
All right, 10 to 3. So a great performance by the defense there when they really needed it. Now it's still a 1-score game. You really need to get the offense moving. They haven't shown much offensively so far.
Yes, they need to make their opponents walk the plank a little more.
And so Williams with another solid return. Let's see if they can air it out a little bit here. Willie Beeman.
Steamin' Willie Beeman.
Whoa, Washington wiggles his way through. Didn't look like much was there. And it turns out to be 7 points as the Sharks get on the touchdown board.
That was a very impressive play by Washington. I can't help but think that sometimes you're gonna knock you out. Mama says knock you out.
Right, good call.
Maybe not.
So the kickoff, it's 10 to 10. And Dave,
Yar.
Is that Davy Jones?
Davy Jones' locker rests at the bottom of the sea.
Thought maybe you would have been the one to find it there, Captain.
Who says I'm not?
Good point. All right, 2nd and 10. Tie game.
Yar, there's plenty of sea to explore.
That's true. I'm not running out of sea space anytime soon. Got options here. LJC. Oh, dive. Whoa, that guy came out of nowhere, but missed him anyway. And bring it up to almost the 50.
Yar, there is so much drama in the LGC. It's kind of hard to be in Snoop. D-O-double-G, Michael.
That's very solid. Madman Kelly having a huge game. 2nd and 16. They got a minute and a half to try and put some points on the board.
Michael, this is assumed that everyone in the TOL League agrees that the names of the Demon Tap Gamers players are dumb as fucking balls.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I've gotten used to them. They all seem like legends to me now. So.
Yar, you're an idiot.
Green Magic got a lot of room. Oh, Green Magic breaks a tackle, making things happen. Missed dive. He could go all the way here, folks. Let's see if this guy gets his dive. Oh, they bring him down inside the 10.
Yar, inside the 10 indeed.
Now, I noticed that, dive for Beast Man.
Yar.
Now, they're in field goal range already. The goal line defense worked before. Not this time, folks.
No, not this time. Yar.
Green
Magic can get in the end zone quicker than a pair of spatulas can get into my pants.
All right, I didn't know spatulas had their way to your pants, but 17
Yar.
dead. And now I noticed that your parrot Ferguson didn't come with you today. Is Ferguson feeling okay?
Ferguson is dead. He was delicious. That is the way it is on the open seas. Breaking out a long run here, Washington. But it is all for naught. Yar!
The half. And quite an exciting half, actually. It felt like the D-men were dominating early. And then it's like, oh, maybe we're going into halftime tied. There's Blinky Smoochie doing some reconnaissance here.
It is a good football of to the half, Michael. We don't know what's going to happen, other than there should be massive bloodshed on the open seas.
Well, Williams trying to shed some blockers here. He gets down to the 1st and 10 from the 20. And Beeman hands it off to Washington. Seems to be their best player. They should be trying to get the ball into his hands as much as possible.
But they're not, because they're idiots.
See if they change their game plan here. There's another run to Washington, so maybe they are.
Oh, maybe you're right, Michael. Maybe I'm wrong.
Halftime.
And I'm very wrong, because I'm the captain of the Shees.
Something we haven't talked about is, what is the name of your boat that you are a captain of?
Yar, that is a good question.
Oh, can't quite catch the deep pass.
The name of the open seas, of course, is the Mary Scots of the Penisberg.
All right, that's quite a vessel. All right, so it's 3rd and 5. And the big play here, already done a touchdown. You don't want to give the ball back this quickly. And,
Yar, no.
And Sanderson takes it down to the 30.
Michael, Yar, why does the names of these teams suck penis?
I think the Miami Sharks is a pretty cool theme.
Yar, Miami Sharks is a good team name and theme. I like Oliver Stone's movies. Not that I get to move movies, because there's no electricity on the ship. Yar.
Just enough for your Tecmo. So
Yar.
Ted.
Oh, Space Coyote is all over the place. That is my favorite player in this game today.
Space Coyote's a good one.
Yar.
Washington. Wow, what a run! This guy is busting some moves.
That is busting some shit, Michael. Yar.
They tied it back up. This team will not go away.
This is quite a game. Yar.
So now that Ferguson has unfortunately passed away, are you looking to get a new parrot?
Yar, maybe. I do not know. Ferguson was one of a kind. I do not know if I can ever replace anyone like him. But if I do, it will surely be someone who is capable of many a murder on the other side.
Parrots aren't known for their murder, but if they're trained well by you, I guess they can do it.
Oh, Michael, you don't know the parrots that I know.
DPS with the big catch. They're not going to catch him, folks. 24-17 is the score as the legend does what he does best.
Yar, he does that best. The legend finds the end zone, much like we find the buried treasure.
Daniel Patrick Slattery, well, that touchdown was about 70 yards, maybe?
Yar, Michael.
Maybe more.
Yar.
So it's now back. It seems like the Sharks are just swimming up stream all game. It seems like they're always just a little bit behind, but again, they keep hanging in there. Haven't been able to put them away.
This Sharks is quite a tough team, Michael. I would like to have them with me on the open seas.
And that's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Yar.
Beaming in the gun this time. Looking. It's got that tight end across the middle. Oh, tries to dump down.
Yar, silly, and steaming Willie Beeman. Should have spent a little less time making videos after winning 2 games and gotten ready for this game after all.
That was a really smooth pass, and Washington took it, made a nice move, and brought it into Gamers territory.
Steamin' Willie Beeman is full steamin'.
That's 2nd and 10. And
you can't make music videos, Michael. After 2 or 3 weeks of winning in the NFL, it's ridiculous.
But Washington can make a video highlight reel of his touchdown runs. He busts another one.
Yar.
And now they're down. Well, again, the extra point will tie it back up. This is like a heavyweight fight here, back and forth. This is like 2 massive pirate ships with their cannons just blasting each other in the open sea.
Yar, it reminds me of the time that I attacked the Black Pearl.
Did you win that battle?
Yar.
Oh, fumble! Haven't been a turnover in this game, but oh, they get it back. Big break for the Gamers.
Final 1 chance for the Gamers.
Check down. It's incomplete.
That was a dumb play.
2nd and 10. Green Magic. Got a lot of room and a lot of blockers. Oh, but they do swallow them up. Seems like both teams' running backs are in good condition here. They both look fast.
This has been quite a game, Michael. It's been one of the best games I've ever watched. Yet there's a wide open receiver at the top.
Slattery can't come down with it.
Shitty pass. Hit your man, you idiot.
It's now 4th down. Oh, almost got the block. But here comes Williams again.
Williams, yar. He gets nothing. No, none of the treasure for Williams.
First and 10. And the Sharks had a chance to... Oh! Interception, and there he is, folks. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Future Hall of Famer if the Hall of Fame exists. King Davis. Put a crown on that man. He always gets an interception when I call these games.
Yar, Michael. Yes, he does. One of the greatest of all time. Is it time, Michael, for the TOL to incorporate a Hall of Fame for the players?
No. All right, but Green Magic now running a sweep and dings it down to the 10. 2nd and 2. They've had some trouble with the red zone offense today, but let's see if they can push this one in. Oh, Beastman again. He loves that play.
Yar, Beastman is quite the Beast Man.
He has been today. Nope. RSU running, but...
That was a terrible play!
And now they're going to line up for the field goal. They need this one just to give themselves any kind of... Oh, might be missed. Might have missed it. It's going to be close. It's good!
Yar, the bank shot. Tim Duncan called the bank. It is open for play.
So now down 3. Williams catches it about the goal line.
Plenty of time in this game, Michael.
Oh, lots of time. Yeah, 3 minutes left. Plenty of time. They could score, and the D-man could come back and score again. So
Yar. Yes, they could.
Whoa, way
that was a super shitty throw.
It's now 2nd and 10. Only down 3. They do not have to get away from the running game. Oh, they're not. Of course, they don't have to call their shit. Oh, fumble! And the Gamers pick this one up.
Oh, Yar. Yar indeed.
Shelby might have also won a Defensive Player of the Year, I think. Green Magic has got options brought down, and they really got to keep him to a field goal here. Touchdown here, and it's almost just about over for the Sharks.
If the touchdown comes, Michael, it is just like the dagger that was shot in my back last week by one of my first mates.
Well, I'm glad you got through that one, okay? 3rd and 3.
Who says I got through it?
Well, you're here. 3rd and 3. Pitch to Green Magic. Nothing but green. Oh!
a great run by the Green Magic.
Green Magic, man, that was a collision at the goal line. Gets through. And McAfee with the extra point here, so.
Yar.
And now the D-men look like they're in charge.
Green Magic finds the very better treasure in the end zone.
So it's going to take a lot. It's not impossible. We've seen crazier. But need to score on a big play early, I think. Got to just throw it up to T.O.
It's got to be fast. It's a two-possession game, Michael.
Washington's your best offensive player, so not a bad idea to get it in his hands, but probably just want to throw it deep to T.O. and just hope he comes down with one for a change.
That is a good thought, Michael. But will the TOL computer cooperate?
Another check down to Washington. I mean, these are big, solid gains that normally are good, but with a minute left, you need a little bit more than...
Yar, this just looks like a quarterback padding his stats a la Dak Prescott.
Oh, incomplete on that one. 2nd and 10. And again, this defensive backfield is always dangerous. Oh, T.O. gets open this time. Oh, but Willie's going to take it himself.
Willie Beeman is a selfish prick.
Nice gain again. It might be too little too late. Less than 30 seconds. Really need to score in the next play or two to give yourself any shot. And there he is, folks. Seals the game. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Yar.
The Gamers get another fumble.
Yar.
And that's the game, folks. King Davis closes out another one. No surprise. And Beeman's inability to throw may have been the difference. Also, 3 fumbles, all recovered by the Gamers. So, but quite a game either way. Even though it was a 10-point victory, it was exciting throughout.
Yar, yes, it was, Michael. It was quite a game for the Gamers. Look at it. They blitzed. They managed to run the ball. They threw the ball. It was quite impressive.
Well, thank you for joining us, Captain. And good luck to everybody else in TOL this week.
Yar, Michael. Thank you. It's about time that I go back and take off to the open seas.